Greetings and welcome to another installment of our semi-regular screencast called Four Words or Phrases. So if you've seen these before, you know the idea is that Craig has given me, Ted, a set of words or short phrases in a PowerPoint, and they're all somehow relating to the subject of projects, some direct, some indirect. I have no idea what these words are. So as we flip through these over the next few minutes, I'm going to try and give you a little bit of extemporaneous speaking on what each of those words or phrases mean to me. So without any further delay, let's get right into it. Respect. This has been something that honestly I spend a lot of time on. We all work on projects and things get crazy and harried. And as they get nuts, one of the things that can happen is people's nerves can get frayed. And especially when you're coming to the end of a project, you've got a big deadline looming, you just really have a tendency to get so caught up in it, we forget the fact that we're working with other people. The thing that really helps, though, is having a great deal of respect, if not for the individuals, although that should be a goal on your team, to at least their roles. We've all worked for somebody who we just really couldn't stand. They just drove us crazy about the way in which they managed us. And that could happen. And if it did, one of two things usually happened. We either lost a great deal of respect for them, or we learned that we still had things we could learn from them, and then could increase our respect. So as we get busy, we get crazy, always remember, think about the things you really respect in that other person. Those may be very hard to find. Focus on those. Luxury. Oh, unlimited budgets, unlimited time, no constraints. Kind of just do whatever you want. Those projects don't exist. We all know that. I go back to the whole iron triangle or the viewpoint of project constraints. And even though our project management group has kind of gone away from that concept, it's still, I think, a very good way to simply show people the relationships between different parts of a project. We always talk about, you can pick any two of the three from that iron triangle and get those in a project. Well, let's be honest with ourselves. We're lucky to get one most of the time. In that situation, anything that we get beyond that in some ways feels like a luxury. Now, we know that we're fighting for always the things that we feel a project should have and that it should be. Sometimes those things are just hard to come by. So whenever we do get a chance to work on a project where those things all come together, and it does feel like a luxury. Sustainable. Funny, I was just kind of having a conversation with my wife around dinner time about this. A big project I've been working on for about 18 months now is entering the testing phase tomorrow. Now, we've really been testing it since January or so, and we've already logged 800 or 900 bugs. That's a good thing. It's a complete ground up rewrite. So we expected that kind of thing, and its scope is massive, and there's dozens of people working on this thing. And so we feel really good, but we've got 4 months till we have to be shipping, and it's a lot to do. And taking to that, we're switching from a very waterfall process to trying to become more of an agile process. And it's a lot for the organization to absorb at once. And things that have been going through my mind are, is this sustainable? The last really big project our organization did, the last couple of months were just hard, hard work because everything happened at once. And I really just don't want to do that again. I really think at times we need to step back and spend more time on our planning process on being sustainable. Last one, hilarious. What to say about this? Everybody that knows me knows that I like to joke around a lot. That to me, if I can't be having a good time at my job, it's probably not something I want to be doing. And I sit and go back to that big project that's coming up. Some of the assumptions that we made when we started this thing 18 months ago, you look back at them now, they're just hilarious because they just so did not occur. But a lot of the things, because a lot of the really good planning, upfront thought we put into this, have come to pass. And it's been great to bring a smile to my face just to think about how those things, and you never know which of your assumptions are going to pan out or not. And it's really hilarious to look back after 18 months and go, oh, those things are really important. And those things that we thought would be really important have been completely forgotten. So a little bit of a project retrospective there. So those are our 4 words. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did as always, and here's to the next one. Thanks. Bye bye.